Look, the wrinkle is he's a good cop.
Under false pretenses.
Look, I was supposed to give him an attaboy, Sid. That's how this whole thing started.
Since when do we do a catch-22 up here?
I never said we did.
Still, it seems like you've got a decision to make.
Yes. But mine isn't the only vote.
Oh, the intrigue. Currently in its 14th and final season, actress Abigail Hawk stars as Detective Baker in the CBS drama Blue Bloods. The series follows the fictional Reagan family who has a long history of work in New York City law enforcement.
Yeah, Abigail is also hosting the 2024 Adapt Leadership Awards. That's on Wednesday. It's an event supported by Good Day New York. And you know what? This organization, Adapt Community Network, is dedicated to creating a better world for people with disabilities. Abigail Hawk joins us in studio right now. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you doing this.
Good morning.
Let's talk about the foundation here, first of all, because it serves 20,000 people with disabilities.
Yes, 20,000 New Yorkers with disabilities. Adapt also has the largest pre-K program for children with disabilities in New York. It is the largest not-for-profit human service organization, and I'm very, very proud to be a part of it. The gala this year, the theme is Leading the Way, which they do through providing assistive technology for those New Yorkers with disabilities. And it is just an incredible organization. They have residential programs, they have recreational programs, education programs, health, and of course that wonderful smart and assistive technology. Makes New York inclusive and welcoming for all.
You know, it's one of those things that as someone with fame, you, I'm sure, get asked to help out with a lot of foundations, a lot of organizations. You decided to choose this one, and it seems as though that it's near and dear to your heart for a specific reason.
It is. Our niece, Catherine, who passed away in 2019, she was born with disabilities, and I just think it's very, very important to have that representation and that inclusivity. You know, in the media, you have about 2% of characters who are disabled, and of those 2%, about 99% of them are portrayed by able-bodied people, so there really is a lack of representation, and I just want to raise awareness and advocacy for those individuals.
You're so good. You're always involved in community things. So the Adapt Gala is this week, right?
Yes, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow night. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
And are there tickets available, or should we
I believe so, yes. You can go to adaptcommunitynetwork.org.
And one of the people being honored, John Ledecky, our friend. You know him.
Yes. And Mr. Michael Dowling, who's the CEO and president of Northwell Health, and Craig Melvin,
as well.
NBC News anchor, and Lindsay Sarniak, Emmy award-winning sportscaster.
One of the co-chairs there. Mike Woods will be there.
You and Mike, Teresa, Steve Lacey.
This is going to be fun.
Lots of friends.
So meanwhile, how are you balancing this with Blue Bloods right now?
All the coffee. There's so much coffee.
Because you're still shooting, right?
I am actually headed there right after I leave the studio. So, again, all the coffee and maybe a little, Gatorade and vitamin B thrown in there, just so I stay energetic, because Baker she's on her toes all the time.
So this is the 14th and final season.
Oh, don't say that.
Has it hit you that this is it?
No, and I realized yesterday that because we're starting episode 1410 filming today, so we're halfway through, which is just, it's bittersweet. And, never say never, like it's not over till it's over, but it's just been the most incredible journey. We have the best cast and crew in the business, and the best fans in the business. They took out a billboard in Times Square with the hashtag Save Blue Bloods, which has been trending on X.
So why is it over? Is it because Tom Selleck doesn't want to do it anymore?
Oh, Tom Selleck will do it till the cows come home, and Tom Selleck is in his prime, may I say.
So
with
what's
respect.
the problem, Abigail?
It's above my pay grade, Roseanne.
Got it. Yeah. Darn it. Okay.
What can you tell us about this final season as it goes forward? Because you're going to end it later in the year, right?
Yes. So it is broken up into 2 parts. I believe the second half, or however you want to describe it, will start airing in the fall, and we should, I think, complete around November or so. I could be mistaken, but Yeah.
And I know you got a bunch of other stuff that you're working on. You have a movie, right?
Yes, Daruma, which also amazingly features 2 disabled leads, which is the first time in film history that has happened. And they are cast authentically by John Lawson and Tobias Forrest, who are incredible humans. We are screening at Real Abilities New York Film Festival on April 6th and the 9th, I believe. It'll be the last time that we screen before we make a very special announcement. So I can tease that a little.
When you leave here, do you go directly and get your angel wings or what?
My boys would say no. I think I'm a little less angelic at home, but you know.
You've got to be, right? But you got 2 boys and 3 dogs, so you're doing something right.
My husband and I are just trying to keep our heads above water. Honestly, it's a very coffee-driven household, as I said.
All right, let's get back to Adapt. How can we support?
Well, I would go to adaptcommunitynetwork.org, or Adapt We Change is the handle on Instagram. There's lots of ways to get involved. I was fortunate enough to get to spend some time at the preschool working with some of the kids, and they are just amazing. Their energy is so infectious. They have such a capacity for learning, and they really, they show you how to be human.
You're the best, Detective Baker.
You're the best.
It happens in New York. It stays in New York. We appreciate you being on Good Day New York today.
Absolutely. Oh, and it's also 5 years ago today, I was right here with you and Lori.
That is so funny.
Yes.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Rosanna. What's the 5-year anniversary? I don't even know.
Diamonds.
Paper.
Yes.
Okay, we're going right there. I was going to go paper.
Can you get us some diamonds?
The new host has to get that for us.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
There's your perks.
We'll see how that works out. Keep waiting, all right? Thank you so much, Abigail Hawk.
Absolutely. Great being